Hello there. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best 32-inch 4K monitors in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a 32-inch 4K monitor. We'll put the links to all the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. BenQ PD3200U. Now that the best PCs can handle 4K easier than ever before, the best 4K monitors are all over the place. That's why BenQ released the PD3200U, a massive 32-inch Ultra HD display as part of its designer monitor range. 3D designers particularly love this display thanks to the factory-calibrated color accuracy and CAD CAM mode. Marketed to creatives and professionals, BenQ has designed, seemingly by mistake, a panel that gamers will enjoy as well, making it one of the best monitors all around, so long as they can find the space for it on their desks. Number 2. Dell UltraSharp 32U3219Q. Dell's UltraSharp U3219Q 4K screen acts as a single monitor alternative for the ones that want an extensive quality of desktop for gaming or work functions, or that requires USB-C support. In comparison with a multi-monitor installation, this screen would provide you marginally more physical display space than just two 22-inch screens. It's twice as many pixels on screen when compared to two 1080p monitors. The combination of its high resolution and big format makes it easier to work indoor multiple windows in precisely the exact same time, as more windows would be placed side by side and stay legible. The screen can be oriented vertically or horizontally, and differentiating between the two is as easy as simply turning the screen with your palms. No need to reverse, no screws to unscrew, no complex locking mechanisms to manage. Only a very simple twist, and you're done. Number 3. The LG 32UD99W. It's a sleek-looking model designed primarily for office use, but with enough gaming performance to satisfy most people. It has a large 32-inch screen and 4K resolution, great for multitasking and playing atmospheric games. It doesn't have the best reflection handling, but it gets bright enough to overcome glare. Images remain accurate when viewed from the sides thanks to its wide viewing angles. However, its ergonomics are mediocre as it lacks swivel adjustment. Its quick response time helps deliver fast-moving content with minimal motion blur. But the refresh rate is limited to 60 Hz and it doesn't have a black frame insertion feature. That said, playing games at 4K over 60 Hz is very demanding even for the most powerful PCs, so it shouldn't be an issue for most people. Input lag is very low and it supports FreeSync variable refresh rate technology. Number 4. LG 32UD59B. If you find the LG 32UD99W a bit too expensive, there's a cheaper option, the LG 32UD59B. It also has a 32-inch screen, a 16:9 aspect ratio, and a 60 Hz refresh rate. However, it uses a VA panel, which has a much higher contrast ratio to produce deeper blacks, but its viewing angles are significantly worse. It should perform fine in most rooms, as it has an okay peak brightness and decent reflection handling, but it may be an issue in very bright rooms. Unfortunately, it has rather poor ergonomics, with only height and tilt adjustments available, and it doesn't support HDR. That said, it still has a 10-bit panel with outstanding gradient handling and good out-of-the-box color accuracy. Overall, the 32UD99W has many more features and performs better in general, but if you're shopping on a tight budget, the 32UD59B is a good alternative. Number 5. BenQ SW321C Photo View. Pro-level displays are no longer the premium-priced, inaccessible purchase they started out to be, at least as far as the BenQ SW321C Photo View is concerned. This 32-inch 4K photo monitor is up a step or two in terms of both performance and usability, featuring an incredibly wide color gamut of 99% of the Adobe RGB color space and 95% of DCI-P3. If you're into the cinematography or photography sphere, that's exactly what you need. And that's on top of all the other features this monitor boasts. This is among the best monitors you'll find for photo and video editors, and the best part is, you're getting it for cheaper than all the others. Now that we've showed you the best 32-inch 4K monitors out there, Let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. Image quality. Image quality comes from the way all the various parameters integrate together. As an example, the monitor's resolution could be outstanding, but if the size is too big, then the image would be pixelated. That's why we take pixel density into consideration as well. A monitor with packed pixels renders much sharper images. In addition to the previous points, there are other aspects that complement the image quality. Contrast, brightness, color dynamic range, and syncing are all factors that differentiate one monitor from the next. Refresh rates. The refresh rate is how many times the screen is repainted per second. The standard for regular LCDs is 60 Hz, which means that the display is reset 60 times each second. The new information that comes from the CPU keeps updating at the rate to give viewers a cinematic experience. In a game, this shows how smoothly you proceed through the narrative. Stuttering, tearing, ghosting, freezing, and blurring are unpleasant visual phenomena that result from poor refresh rates. Going for 120, 144, or 240 Hz refresh rates creates much smoother frame transitions. Still, it needs additional tech to give a blemish-free performance. Input lag. In broad strokes, input lag is measured as the amount of time it takes for your monitor to display an external action. For example, if I click a button on my mouse, the input lag number, measured in milliseconds, expresses how long it took for the click to appear as an on-screen action. Some of the best gaming monitors out there can achieve input lag figures below 2 ms, though this is often slower in 4K displays simply because the number of pixels being drawn by the display on each pass is greater than it would be on a lower resolution monitor.